Hello, I'm Chief Warrant Officer 4 Victor Pinion, U.S. Navy, retired, telling some stories from my naval career. This one, we'll talk about the coffee mess aboard ships, and shore bases had them too. I don't know when coffee messes started. I suspect it back before World War II. But in every division I was in, on every ship and every shore base, we had a coffee mess. Now, the coffee was issued from the general mess, a certain number of pounds of coffee per man per week or whatever it was. But we'd go down to our ration of coffee and creamers and stuff. Well, it became fashionable for everybody to have a coffee cup made. There was certain places that made those. You'd get them with your name on them, similar to this one, and your pay grade rank rating device. With your, like, if you were chief, you would have the CPO rating badge, the crow, on it with your name and whatnot. Well, we would make coffee cup boards, and it was also fashionable to make them kind of like along the line of seniority, sort of like an organization chart, coffee cup board organization chart, with, of course, the division officer's cup would be on the top hook, and then the chiefs and however many chiefs, or first class, depending on the size of your division. But according to your pay grade, starting at the top, working your way down. And they also would do them by, if your division had, like in mine, it would catapult and rescue and visual landing aids division, V2 division of the Air Department. They would be kind of like the branch of the division that you were in too, with the organization chart. And it was also fashionable, and I believe this started with the officers, like during World War II. You didn't necessarily have dishwashing facilities where your coffee mess was at that time, so no one ever washed their coffee cup. And the dirtier, more stained up the inside of your coffee cup was, the better. I mean, never wash your coffee cup. And also never wash the coffee pot. Never. It was claimed that it ruined the flavor of the coffee. And different people, like whoever's cleaning station it was where the coffee mess was located, generally would be the person that was required to make the coffee. And a lot of times, especially for these young men that didn't drink coffee, they resented having to make it. Although sometimes a first class petty officer, sometimes even a chief, would make a pot of coffee. But most of the time, a non-rated man that worked in the space would be ordered to make the coffee, and they just resented that. But the thing was, the coffee cups became so scroungy, so stained up, ugly, and the safety people got a hold of that, and the general mess people decided it needed to be sanitary, and those cups needed to be washed, and a lot of divisions had a deep sink and fresh water run through their coffee mess for the purpose of washing those cups. And if they didn't do that, they would have two buckets. One is of soapy water with dish soap in there, and the other one is fresh, clean water to rinse the cups, and before they would hang them back up on the coffee board. Well, I was proud to display my coffee cup. I was proud. I still have most of my old coffee cups from during the course of my naval career, with my rating badge on there and my name and division and whatnot. on there. This one is my Aviation Boatmates Association cup. I was one of the original members of the Aviation Boatmates Association. I served on the committee that formed it. I don't know if I've told that story yet or not, but I will tell that story in a later video. But I have a bunch of these Aviation Boatmates cups. And I have most of the ones from the course of my career. Every duty station I was ever stationed at, I generally have a coffee cup, if it didn't get broken. Some of the earlier ones have been broken and lost. But I just wanted to tell the story about coffee mess, the soda mess. Well, those got branched out into soda messes, and different outfits would get carried away and make them into a snack bar and so forth. And the Navy Exchange and Ship Store got jealous of that. You will not do anything but coffee in your soda mess, in your coffee mess rather. Okay, end of story.